What is up, guys? How we doing? Wakey, wakey. It's 300 time, 300 week. You know, we're very excited. I bet everybody's very excited. And as you see, with the hair, we ready? So yeah, so we're gonna start off with the prelims. Immediately, a fucking banger. Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. I am rooting for Cody Garbrandt. Either ways, I feel that this fight is going to be very good. Both of them are going to strike. They're going to do the wrestling. So I feel that it's going to be a very competitive fight. Either one could knock each other out. I'm not going to lie. Cody Garbrandt has that fucking knockout power that he's always had. But I'm still a bit like iffy about his chin. So going against Davison Figueiredo that he showed against, what's his name? Rob Font, how he did against him, like he's got that power. It translated to the division, so to that division, and I feel that that's going to be good. Next fight, we go to Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. I'm not going to lie, sadly, I feel that Bobby Green's not going to win this fight. After that fight that he had against Jalen Turner, that was a bad stoppage, very bad. Man almost could have died in that octagon. So I don't know how much he's recovered. So I don't feel that he's gonna win this fight. So I give it to Jim Miller, and congrats to Jim Miller. He's now in 3. I don't know how to call it. Fights where it's in UFC 100, UFC 200, and now UFC 300. So that's crazy. Not a lot of people have done this, so I'm very happy for him. He's done a lot for this sport as well, so I'm going for Jim Miller. Then next, Jessica Andrade versus Mariana Rodriguez. I really don't know. I'm not really caring about this fight, but if I were to choose, I would choose Jessica Andrade. So that's my pick for that one. Then we have Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. I know that Jalen Turner has that size advantage. He's a fucking weight bully. Like, we know this. He's so tall for the division, but he doesn't want to go to welterweight because he knows he'll get trashed on. So Jalen Turner, I don't like him. I don't like the guy. I don't like how he is. He is dangerous for lightweights. Some of them, not everyone. But I'm gonna go for my guy Renato Moicano. He's money Moicano, you know, and Moicano wants money, so we're gonna give him that money, and we're gonna go for Renato Moicano. Next fight, we go for Sadiq Youssef versus Diego Lopez. What am I gonna say here? Like, Diego Lopez all the way. I feel that this fight's going to be interesting. I haven't seen anything about Sadiq Youssef, but I have heard some stuff. I feel that it's going to be an interesting fight. But either ways, I'm going to go for Diego Lopez, and I feel that he's going to get it done. Next fight, we're going for Holly Holmes versus Kyla Harrison. I don't really know about this fight. I'm not too interested. But if I were to pick, I would go for Holly Holm. Kayla Harrison was in a division that it was lightweight. Now she's going all the way down to bantamweight for women. It's a lot. So I don't feel that it's going to help her out a lot. She's going to be too drained. All her energy is going to be gone after the weight cut. So I feel that it's not going to be good for her. So I'm going Holly Holm. Then we have Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. This one's an interesting fight. Aljamain Sterling going up to featherweight. I feel that Aljamain Sterling has the tools and has the ability to go against Calvin Kattar. If Calvin Kattar does very well in keeping his distance, using his jab like he always does because he's really good in boxing, he could get Aljamain Sterling. But if he lets Aljamain Sterling get him on the ground, he's not going to be able to do anything. I'm not going to lie. Calvin Kattar doesn't have an amazing jiu-jitsu or wrestling, so I feel that if Aljamain Sterling gets him down on the ground, it's going to be done with. So I would go for Aljamain Sterling. That's my pick for that one. Then we have Yuri Prochazka versus Alexander. ¿Cómo dice?
Alexander Rakic.
Rakic. Okay. Sorry for butchering that, but yeah. I am going for Yuri Prochazka. I feel that Yuri Prochazka still has a lot, even though that he went against Pereira. A lot of people said that that fight got stopped early. I feel that in some moments it could have stopped. It was stopped early, but I feel that either ways, regardless of the situation that happened, I feel that Yuri Prochazka has a lot, has that unexpectedness that not a lot of fighters have. He would go for like a sort of shoot for a takedown, go out, then go for an uppercut. That was a really good thing that he was doing against Alex. And those kinds of odd things, that he's a very odd fighter, could catch anybody. And I feel that Alexander Rakic could get caught because of that. And Yuri Prochazka is not gonna shy away for a fight. So I know that Yuri is gonna go all in and he's gonna catch him. And I am rooting for Yuri Prochazka. Yuri Prochazka is gonna get him in the 3rd round. So yeah.
You about to get these picks started, motherfuckers. Alright, let's start with the prelims. Obviously, we're starting with a fucking banger. Deiveson Figueiredo, Cody Garbrandt. This is gonna be a banger, bro. I ain't gonna hold you to it. I'm excited, bro. I got Cody Garbrandt by knockout in the 3rd round. Deiveson Figueiredo has really good jiu-jitsu, really good ground game. But I don't know. I just hope it's a fucking war, man. That's all I'm hoping for. And I got Cody. This is the comeback, and he's back in his prime, and I just see him winning this one. So next up, lightweight bout, Bobby Green, Jim Miller. It's sad to say, but Bobby Green got killed in his last fight. It was if you didn't see it, don't see it. It's sad. So even though Jim Miller is not like the craziest motherfucker out there. I just think they should have let Bobby Green rest more, man, because he got really hurt. So I got Jim Miller by decision. Then women's strawweight bout, Jessica Andrade versus Mariana Rodriguez. I'm actually not really invested in this one. I've been thinking in other fights. So for this one, I would just go ahead and say Jessica Andrade by decision. Then, lightweight bout, Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. Jalen is a bitch. He a puss. But I think he's still gonna sadly beat my fellow over here, Moicano. I just don't see Moicano having the chance to take down Jalen Turner. That's why. And Jalen Turner has very good power in his kicks, punches, everything. So it's hard to say, man. But I don't see Moicano winning this one. And I got Jalen Turner missing weight for like 4 pounds, the usual. Then Sadiq Yusuf versus Diego Lopez. Man, this is the one I've been looking the most forward to, bro. This is gonna be a banger. That first round. Oh, that shit gonna go crazy in the first though. But I got my boy Diego Lopez winning. Probably 2nd round. I hope KO, but I wouldn't be surprised if he submits Sadiq Yusuf. I mean, we've seen his jiu-jitsu really high level. So I got Diego Lopez 2nd round, and I'm gonna go ahead and say KO. Fuck it, I'm a bitch if it don't happen. Next up, Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison was lightweight in Bellator, right? Or PFL? PFL. And I don't know, man. It's too much of a weight loss. And I believe that's going to affect her. So I got Holly Holm winning by decision or TKO in the 3rd. But I'm going to go ahead and say decision, and I hope Kayla Harrison retires because she a bitch. Just because, though. Just because. No reason. Featherweight bout, Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. My bad. I got my boy. I'm surprised that they're almost even odds. I mean, you're literally putting a former champ versus the number 9 featherweight. It's kind of stupid. You can really tell that the UFC doesn't like Aljamain Sterling, and that's really fucking unfair. Cause I mean, how the fuck did they just offer Aljamain that's the highest ranked opponent they offered him. It's fucking crazy, man. Well, they're so disrespectful with Aljamain, and I just see Aljamain beating this motherfucker in the first round by submission. He's gonna take him down easily. People are gonna be all like, "Oh fuck, he just took him down. I'm a bitch." It happens. And yeah, I just hope Aljamain can get a title shot, because I mean, he deserves it. He deserved a higher ranked opponent, but the UFC are just a bunch of bitches. So yeah, I'm going Aljamain Sterling by submission in the first. Then lightweight bout, Yuri Prochazka versus Alexander Rakic. Realistically, I don't remember if I've seen any of Rakic's fights, so I can't really say what he's good or bad in. But I know Yuri is a really well-rounded fighter, really good striking, good in the ground, and I got Yuri third round KO. Yeah, that's it on that one, and let's get it. Fuck. Picks. Today we're doing the prelims, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be a little bit quick with it. Today, I have Cody Garbrandt over Deiveson Figueiredo. Yes, a lot of people like to make different ways why Cody has no chin, yet they have no proof. Only because he takes one big shot from a very hard puncher in the division, or he just keeps putting his chin in a silver platter. That's his problem. He puts the chin in the silver platter. It's not that he doesn't have chin, and a lot of people don't like to make that research. They only watch the highlight of the KO, but they don't know what leads up to the KO and him getting finished. There's many things that people don't like to pay attention to, but Deiveson Figueiredo is one of those very powerful motherfuckers, and it's ideal for him to go up with someone against Cody Garbrandt because he has no chin. But I swear, man, if his plan is going to just straight up go for the chin of Cody, he will get KO'd, because he will be in for a surprise that, oh shit, he didn't go out with the first punch I gave him. Damn, motherfucker, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Now my plan has shifted. But yes, I do think Cody Garbrandt is going to get that KO in the third, depending on how patient and how different his game plan is going to be. Next, this is a dead man walking, unfortunately, because like his last fight, he got assassinated. Jim Miller is going to get this probably by finish, simply because Bobby Green is already dead. I got Andrade over Marina. But I wouldn't be surprised if Marina can win. I mean, if I'm not wrong, her last fight was against Michelle Waterson. So, I mean, she beat the living fuck out of her. If I'm not wrong, that was her last fight. But yeah, I got Andrade just because I fuck with Andrade. Unfortunately, this bout right here, man, I really would like Moicano to win. But the truth is that Jalen Turner is... They did this matchup specifically so Jalen Turner could get that finish. And I feel like that's a fact. Hopefully, Moicano could pull something out of his fucking asshole and beat him and submit him. You know, maybe Jalen Turner fucking trips on a piece of shit that's on the floor, on the octagon that night. And Moicano just gets that submission going real quick. But I do think Turner is going to fucking kill Moicano in like half a round of round one. But that's not what I want, though. That's not what I want. I want Moicano to like backpack him, pretend he's fucking him real quick, and then finish him. Banger. Have you seen the video of MSG? This is a banger right here, fellas. That first round finna go crazy. I got Diego Lopez by TKO ground and pound, round 2, maybe round 1. Sadiq Yusuf is a dummy for them finishes, bro. You should really see. Bro could really hurt someone, and then he just fumbles that bag like a motherfucker. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. The thing is that weight, man. That weight is a big problem, but I do get why they got Holly Holm. This is a perfect way so they could get her into that title contention real quick with someone that's old, someone that's slower. Yes, she has moves and stuff like that make you get that feel that Holly Holm is still kind of in there. But her age, man, this is very important, and she is not the same, even though she is still pretty good. Kayla Harrison is a judoka, so that clash of styles is pretty nice. I do have Holly Holm beating her by decision though, just because of that weight, man. I don't think she'll have that strength to really fuck with Holly. But I don't know, maybe this is a really easy fight for Kayla. But yeah, Holly Holm by decision. Oh, by the way, this matchup right here, very, very disrespectful. They should have gave Aljo Brian Ortega's bitch ass. That would have been a banger in this card. But oh, by the way, please do your research when you are actually trying to talk about a certain matchup, because Calvin Kattar, that supposed what the fuck is it, 90% takedown defense? When was the last time he fought a grappler? That's what I thought. Every time he just fights strikers, and if somebody shoots for legs, it's because they're fucking hurt, bro. Just easy as that. I do think Aljo is gonna put that crazy pressure on him, but I do think he's gonna get him in the second round. Even Aljo mentioned it, that he's planning on getting him in the second. But I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking assassinates Kattar in the first. Kattar ain't that guy. And now GD versus Alexander Rakic. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Alexander Rakic. I really became a hardcore the day, basically, of him injuring himself on that fight night with Yen. So I really don't know what to say. Hopefully, Gidi makes it hella crazy, hella bloody, and we don't go to a decision, because from what I heard of, Rakic is pretty boring. So keep that in mind, fellas.